Ultra Instinct. Okay, there's a lot in here. I'm sorry, abused. During... Oh my god. What is this? Alright, it's been about 2 years since we've looked at the lowest rated homebrew feats here on the channel. So that has given you guys a lot of time to cook, to really bring up the bar from being so astronomically low. You guys have had 2 years to sit with your sin, repent, and return back to me with the greatest things you guys have ever created. So let's just all pray that you've learned your lesson. Okay, we've learned nothing. Sponsor time! This video is sponsored by Opera. If you're someone like me who can trail off into a million tangents where you like doing multiple tasks at the same time, I'm upset I wasn't using Opera sooner. I'll be in the middle of researching medieval hierarchy so the Thieves Guild puzzle I'm writing will be accurate when I wish I had music playing. But also, it might be helpful to find some cool monsters to research. But I also have the homebrew rules that I need to incorporate. Whoa. Opera just organized my tabs into tab islands. This is amazing! So for the past few weeks, I've switched to the Opera browser, and I don't think I could go back. The latest version of the Opera browser is here to help you organize and improve your workflow. Tab islands are such a great way to organize tasks without forgetting where everything is. Opera's got smooth animations and a clean modular design. It's so fast and has tons of additional extensions to customize it into whatever you want. But my other browser has everything saved on it. Dude, it's 2024. Opera will literally port everything from logins, bookmarks, passwords, everything. It's literally like I just upgraded my browser. Hit that link down below to download Opera. It takes like 30 seconds and will upgrade every aspect of your internet browsing. It's just so worth it. All right, so we've looked at a lot of these already. I remember 1,000 Miles, Adrenaline Surge, Can't Touch This, Full Power 100%, Adept Training. God? You are a god. You can cast Wish at will and cannot suffer a mishap. Wish does not cost anything from you. Actions, components, etc. 52 downvotes. Advanced programming. How could this? Oh, come on. You can have programming in D&D. Sure, it doesn't really fit into the fantasy setting very well, but, you know, sometimes you've got maybe like an advanced civilization that has utilized computers in a bygone era. Or maybe you're doing a little sci-fi homebrew. I don't know. Maybe you're playing Spelljammer and somebody's got a computer somewhere. This is fitting. I feel like a lot of people are going to give this one a hard time just because it doesn't fit factually with the world of D&D, all right? Prerequisite, Warforged race, wisdom, or intelligence of 15. All right. Your advanced mind is able to learn things at an extremely fast rate. When you take this feat, you can take 2 feats the next time you gain a feat. That's not... Okay, hear me! I think that this has potential. I think we give Drago 550900 just a little bit more time to cook, and I think that this could work out. I know you posted this in 2019, but I'm gonna help you. You could... Oh, hi. What do you think of this feat? It's advanced programming, Warforged race, wisdom, intelligence of 15. Your advanced mind is able to learn things at an extremely fast rate. When you take this feat, you can take 2 feats the next time you gain a feat. Oh. I think you could get away with this if you went skip your feat this level. Then when you gain your next feat, you get 3 feats. Yeah,
Then you'd actually gain something.
Dude, you'd actually get something. You would like not have a feat now, but you'd have 3 later. 3 feats is a lot though.
But then they're only 1 ahead of everyone else.
And they skipped a whole level. They had a whole level and they didn't have one. The only time I see this being a little broken is if you like were building a character and you were like, oh, we're going to start the campaign at 6th level. And then you took the feat. What are you doing?
I don't have a
You do it in squad? If you were doing like a higher level campaign and then you had like somebody build a character, they're not paying the price. You have to play a broken build for a little while and then you can take it. So that's what the prerequisite should be.
Just reminds me of like playing Fallout. Like our Fallout thing that we play. Sometimes you take a feat or you take like an ability score improvement so that you can get something later. And it's like, that's it, just exactly what that is.
Exactly.
Maybe make it a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly.
Lower that requirement, the intelligence requirement.
You don't like requirements?
I don't. I think they're dumb. I want to play what I want. I want to play bad charisma paladin.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Let me. God?
Yeah, you want to read God? You are a god. You can cast Wish at will and cannot suffer a mishap. Wish does not cost anything from you. Actions, components, etc. Arcane Prodigy. You have an unnatural ability to learn and cast spells. Increase your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1 and your maximum by 1. That's okay. because it's like an ability score improvement. You gain proficiency in the Arcana skill. If you're already proficient in the Arcana skill, you add double your proficiency bonus to Arcana checks. Okay.
So expertise?
Expertise. That's, you just write expertise, Super Poker 69. Learn a number of bonus cantrips equal to your spellcasting ability mod.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
You can cast any cantrip as a bonus action.
Okay.
Upon reaching 7th level, you can turn a number of 3rd level spells or lower equal to your spellcasting ability mod into cantrips.
Ooh.
You turn them into cantrips? Wait, so they're still the same spell, but they're just free to cast?
Free to cast, also a cantrip.
But is it like down? Like if
No,
you if
I don't think
is it like a worse version? No, it's just a cantrip.
Based on
It's
how
just
it's
free
written, it's
free
just
to all right.
Free cantrip.
Yay! Upon reaching 14th level, you can absorb spells and magic that hits you, reducing the damage by a number of d6 equal to your spellcasting ability mod. If it was a spell reduced by this ability, you can learn this spell provided you have a spell slot to cast it. You can do this a number of times equal to your spellcasting ability mod. I see!
That's cool.
It is cool!
That's cool.
See, this is the thing about the lowest rated homebrew, is that there's cool ideas in here. They're just missing
It's
a
just-
little...
7th level, that's a little low.
At least Super Poker 69 had the foresight to limit it by level. Most people are just like, you just do that.
I like that you can learn the spell if you have a spell slot.
That's cool. You're like absorbing the magic. So overpowered.
Renegade Burrito, you might be right.
Yes, it is pretty powerful, but for our campaigns it works well. Definitely not for all campaigns. Hell yeah.
Okay, so I'm sure if the player can do it, so can the DM.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Opie, opie, opie. Why is so much of this homebrew stuff overpowered as heck? That's a really lazy excuse for poor design. Oh, Bug Pope! You didn't have to roast him like that. He's a free agent. He doesn't work for Wizards of the Coast. He's not getting a buck out of this, my guy.
You don't have to play it.
Lazy game design. And it's like, it's just homebrew, my guy. Yes, you are correct. It is very poor design for a traditional style of play. Oh, come on. It's not that bad, Super Poker 69. Come on, man. Don't beat yourself up too hard. And yes, it is very OP, but that's what my players like. And that's the great thing about D&D. It's up to each group to apply the rules that they see fit. So if my group likes being OP and just run over stuff, then that's the game I'm gonna run for them. Yo! Super Poker Fan 69, kind of a giga Chad. That is based, man. Everybody go upvote this.
Yeah, can I have that? Can I play with that? I like it. It's cool.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Like who?
Well, probably have to be like a wizard. So Strixhaven, my Strixhaven character, he could take that.
Okay. Honestly, if you took this in Strixhaven, I wouldn't care.
Cool. What? Will we hit 14 power on that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna go play Stardew, and so should you. You should get off the video and go play Stardew.
Get out of here.
It's only $15.
No. What else do we got in here? Oh, Tavern Brawler. Of course. I mean, Tavern Brawler is already a feat. I don't know why we maybe need another one. Maybe they've got like a little rebalanced version of Tavern Brawler. Maybe they've got like a cool idea. You love to spend your time at taverns and have gained a few abilities from your time there. The abilities are as follows. All damage done with improvised weapons is 4d4 instead of 1d4. Why? Why are you just increasing damage? Does this do something for some of you? Just to take something that already exists in D&D and just be like, oh, what if it was just super overpowered and did more damage? What does this do for you? After spending one day in a town or a city, you know the whereabouts of just every tavern, even if they're secret. Just by taking a feat, your character is just like, well, I'm a bit of a fighter myself, but I've been learning on where every single tavern is in the 300-mile radius. No city can escape me. If I go into a city and I step foot right as I walk in there, I know where every tavern is. I don't care if you're a rooftop bar, restaurant with a bar in it, a tavern that everybody knows, or a mafia-owned prohibition bar that has deep ties to many criminals within the city. I know where every single one is. I can smell them out. I just know where they are. Inherently, I am the god of taverns. You have advantage with charisma persuasion checks in a tavern so long as the person you're persuading is drinking. Well, this was written in 2017, so we were all dumb back then. That's okay. Ultra Instinct prerequisite dexterity 18 or higher. Dang. You've been pushed to the brink more times than you can count. As a response, your body has learned to automatically react offensively and defensively to a threat. Increase your dexterity score by 1 to a maximum of 20. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws. You have advantage on strength saving throws. That's too much. That's too many. Your AC increases by your dexterity modifier. You gain the monk class feature, Flurry of Blows. This ability can be used as a free action against an opponent who makes an attack against you. You are immune to the following effects: grappled, paralyzed, petrified, prone, restrained, stunned, unconscious, or any other conditions that would cause you to become incapacitated. Whenever a melee attack against you misses, you can move up to 10 feet away from the aggressor without provoking an opportunity attack. This movement does not count against your total amount per turn. It's exactly what it says it is. It's Ultra Instinct. This is everything Akira Toriyama would have wanted. Rest in peace. First of all, this shouldn't be a feat. This should be like a boon or a magic item or something that your character acquires when they get to a high level. So don't make it dexterity 18 or higher. Make it like level 17 or 18. I've never really watched Dragon Ball, but I have to assume that Ultra Instinct is a really super powerful thing that somebody has to unlock. It is an ultimate technique that separates the consciousness from the body, allowing it to move and fight independently of a martial artist's thought and emotions. It is an extremely difficult technique to master. Okay, yeah, exactly. So it should be like something that's really, really high level. So you should make the prerequisite like level 19 or 20. It should be like a boon instead of a feat. That way you don't have to use an ability score improvement in order to take it. Instead, you can just gain it if you achieve it and the DM can give it to you. And at that point, maybe having all of this makes sense. If you're like 19 or 20 and you're getting the super powerful ability, don't think it's that bad. For a feat, I think you're not doing it justice. But let's pretend that this is like an ability score improvement feat that we want to have in the game that you can get at any level so long as your dexterity is an 18. Increased dex by 1 is fine, although I feel like there's enough abilities here to where you do not need that. Advantage on dex saves and advantage on strength saves, no. You should take all of this should be gone. What you can do instead is, per long rest, when you make an unarmed strike, you can use this feat's ability to make 2 more unarmed strikes, and you can do that a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. You regain them back on a long rest. I wouldn't make them immune to grappled, paralyzed, petrified, prone, restrained, stunned, unconscious, or any other conditions. Unconscious? I just realized that. Unconscious? You hit 0, you're just like, no. I die when I die. I kind of like that though. What you could do is you could make it so that you have advantage on checks to become grappled or restrained. And then when you hit 0, you can make an unarmed strike when you hit 0. That's like the most you could get out of this for just being a feat. And that's still a really good feat. Okay, there's a lot in here. I'm sorry, abused. During... Oh my God, what is this? What? During your childhood, you lived in an abusive home. These circumstances have marked you for the rest of your life. You gain the following benefits. You are resistant to bludgeoning damage. This is not allowed. This is not allowed. When you take psychic damage, you must make a wisdom saving throw with a DC of 15. Upon failure, you are stunned for 1 round. On a success, you can double the damage modifier to your next attack, but all attacks you have advantage until the start of your next turn? What? You have advantage on saving throws against being frightened and disadvantage on saving throws against being charmed? What the hell is this? Hey, yo, we got trauma response mechanics in D&D. Yeah, love it. Let's just throw that in there so somebody can take it. At the very least, it's your character taking it and everybody else will be uncomfortable. I feel like this is more of a background, but still neat. I don't know if this is neat. A bit overpowered, but it's pretty cool. Master Beefy, no! How are the comments not pointing out how problematic this is? Nice concept, but it should be a part of a background. Why not making slashing damage? Because Belton. What? I am losing my mind at these comments. Too strong and too sad. Sad face. This is somehow hilarious and extremely depressing at the same time. I have lost hope. This was the other day. This was last month. Oh no. Okay, we need a better one to end the thing on here. Aimbot. All of your ranged weapon and spell attacks automatically hit. That's exactly what it says. It's exactly what it says. That's funny as hell. Why are people downvoting this? This is overpowered. No, just no. Sound Rogue. Do you think anybody would actually use this? Desmond Oakenbrand. If a player tried to take this in a game I was DMing, I'd be giving it to all the monsters and evil NPCs. This is so broken. Just like with video games. Takes all the fun out of the game for everyone involved. I would not allow this in my D&D game. You're wrong, actually. Hope this helps. Who are you saying is wrong? Sounds like someone had some bad dice. The D&D community is so funny. This is what happens when you have elven accuracy and still miss twice in a row. Yeah. I want to ask why, but I can't help but laugh at this idea. Why? Oh my god, they're almost getting it. They're almost getting that this is just funny. This makes it so that you can't crit on range because you don't roll attack. Whoa, good guy 10,000 actually has the big brain. Yeah, you take this feat and you can't crit anymore. Small price to pay for salvation. Or you could just gain +3 to hit on ranged attacks, even though that would still be too powerful. Most of the TF2 community seems to have taken this feat. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Godly. Woo, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Extensive contact with God gives you almost godlike abilities and powers. Just like leveling up in D&D, you suddenly have the ability to become God for some reason whenever you take a feat. Ah, delicious, terrible homebrew. How I've missed you so. You gain a +10 bonus to AC. That's so gross. Your speed increases by 100 feet. Additionally, you have flying, swimming, and climbing speeds of 100 feet. I mean, why stop there? Why not just give me 200 feet? I'm already a god. I mean, where are we stopping here? You can use your action to cause any amount of creatures within a 100-foot radius sphere centered on you to make a DC 30 Constitution saving throw. On a failure, the target is reduced to 0 hit points and dies. It just dead from a feat? On a success, the target takes 60 D8 necrotic damage and is unconscious. That's a lot of damage. Oh, thank you for specifying they go unconscious. That's good to know. You can use your action to cause any of the amount of creatures at a 100 radius sphere centered on you to regain all their hit points. You can cast the wish spell unlimited number of times per day. So first of all, only +10 bonus to AC, only 100 feet. I mean, why even stop there? Be able to take the feat. I mean, I'm already going God mode anyways. I can make everybody die and then regain all of their hit points and die again. You could just, and then you could cast wish. You could kill somebody and then wish them back and then kill somebody and then wish them back and then turn them into a sheep. Why can I only move like that fast? This needs to be like that one stat block, like auras destroy everything, or swarms of Tiamats. Like, I should just be able to go anywhere I want. Teleport anywhere that I want to be. Or I can move across the entire planet, do whatever I want, and then I become the DM and I rule the game. That's the type of feats I'm looking for. Move over, programmers. Move over, Ultra Instinct. Move over, literally, abuse. I'm God now, and I can do whatever I want. Except the wish spell does have a limitation, so I mean, why not just make it so that you become the DM? That's a fun feat. Jacob's Big Feat. I become the DM. Wait, maybe don't call it Jacob's Big Feat. That's now, let's not name it that.